Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Um, so this is the weekly analysis on gold. Actually, I've done it with my phone. So, uh, on the weekly, you can see we are very much bullish. Sorry about that. We're very much bullish. And what do I expect to see? I'm expecting to see price. We are going to create. I'm expecting us to create a new uh, a new high. So on the weekly, we're bullish. On the daily, now this is what I'm expecting on the daily. On the daily, I'm expecting price to do this kind of a thing. I'm expecting price to either sweep the Friday high over here, then come back down to this fair value gap on the daily, then we can continue going way up. So let's sorry. So price, I'm expecting price to come to this fair value gap. It's so stressful to analyze the phone. Yeah, so I'm expecting price to come here. So that's what I'm expecting. Price to sweep the high up and then come back into the fair value gap over there. Let's look in the 4 hours. What you can see, we can see price did not tap that fair value gap actually properly on the daily, but on the 4 hours you can see that price has tapped a 4 hour fair value gap that it's seen over here. So that means that I will be looking for it to retest that fair value gap. Most importantly, according to the 4 hours, I'm looking for a retest of the 4 hour fair value gap. And more, to be more precise, we can see we have a break of structure over here. So the more we are zooming in, the more we are moving to the lower time frames, the more we are becoming more clear of what we want now. We have that break of structure over there, and we have a little mini break of structure over here. We have a mini break of structure over here also. Okay, so those are the two breaks of structure. Now this one over here could be probably an inducement. This one over here could be probably an inducement. Why will I call it an inducement? Because you can see that its low has been taken out here, so it was a point of liquidity. Now it being a point of liquidity, it has created more liquidity for us over there. So still into that sorry so still into that fair value gap on the daily, we still have inside it, we have this order block over here. So this order block over here is what I will be looking into mostly, because I want to see price come to it here and react from that point. Now what do I want to see on that order block now? So I will clear this arrow because we've already gotten the picture of what we want to see this week. Now I will clear it, I will clear the path. Now what I would like to see is this: when price is coming down, after price has swept these high, I want to see price come over here. And on the lower time frame, I would like to see price give me something sort of a change of character, and then like this, and then a retest, or I want to see price come and tap into any other block, break a block, or fair value gap that will be worth taking my trades from, and then I will go up. So that's the kind of a pattern formation I would like to see price create on the lower time frame. Now on the 2 hours, let's see, maybe we could scale down. On the 2 hours, you can see this, the order block is still uh, our point of interest. This order block over here is still our point of interest on the 1 hour. Now this is where on the 1 hour. Okay, on the 1 hour, I'll still take the order block as my point of interest. I am not backing out. I'm still going to take it as the point of interest. So that's my weekly analysis. I hope you all have a good day and a good week. So that's how we want price to play out. Remember, we have always we have always had our wins on our weekly analysis. Each and every zone we mark out on the weekly has always been tapped into, and price has always reacted onto them. So you can use this information wisely. Yeah? You can use the information wisely, and I hope you all have a good week. Have a good week trading. But if I find any enticing setup, any setup, but because I was thinking we should refrain from trading until January, I was thinking about that. So if I get any setup that is worth the risk, I'll be sending it the entry and the stop loss and the take profit. Um and as you all know, our win rate is always best. And remember, my risk to reward ratio has always been 1:2, 1:3, 1:4. So, and you're not risking anything less than 100 pips on this trade. This one over here, this one. Make sure that whatever we will risk that time will be just 100 pips. Okay, and whatever we will gain will be more than 200 pips. So, or let's see where if someone has a problem with putting a stop loss, where it will be way more better or way more possible for them to put a stop loss. Now you can see we have this fair value gap down here. If we zoom into to our um left, yeah. So let's see, that will be 490 pips below. So we will just have to wait for price to play out so that we cannot take bigger risks. Yeah, so we can take less risks when trading. Okay. Now I have German 40 over here. For anyone who is interested in trading German 40, I had set my buy limits on German 40, which were not tapped in even, unfortunately. But on German 40, I'm still bullish on it. I'm very much bullish on it. And as I can see that it has decided to take off without me from this order block over here. It has decided to take off without me. Actually, I'm still in the 1 hour time frame. German 40 is just bullish. I know that it's just bullish. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the 15 minutes time frame. I want you to mark to take notes on how I maneuver through time frames most of the time. If I'm analyzing market from the weekly, daily, 4 hours, my entry area will always be 30 minutes or 15 minutes. Now that I'm analyzing market from the 1 hour, I'm now to the 15 minutes. Worst case scenario, for me taking an entry at 1 minute, it will be because I want to look for a way better area to jump in the market. Like for example, you see this market has already left. Now this is the market, this is a point where I can consider taking a 1 minute entry, but right now I won't risk it because I will wait to see what German 40 will create during this Asian session. I want to see where the highs and the lows of it will be at during this Asian session this morning. So go through this analysis properly. As I have said, German 40 is very much bullish. Right now I cannot mark out a zone that I want to see price coming to, because price might consider retesting the order block down here. Are we together? So uh, no, it might not retest actually. I don't think price will retest the order block down here, but rather I think price might continue the trend. So I will look for an entry and I will send anyone who will be interested in taking the German 40 entry. I will send the entry to them. Okay, have a good day and have a blessed week.